Welcome to the beautiful world of aquascaping. My mission on this channel is simple: to inspire you to make beautiful planted tanks, to teach you how to be a better aquascaper. If you want to evolve, you'll have to acquire new skills to build as many scapes as possible. This video is exactly about that. Hands-on experience on a planted tank setup is key. Listen to what the 2007 world champion Dave Chow has to say about that.
Must be try and error. So I have so many error at the front, at the before, so you must try yours. And then after that, you can have your solving method.
Exactly, trial and error. If you stick to the same scape for many years, you'll be very, very good in maintenance. But you will not be very good in the planted tank setup, the layout, the design process. In order to be better, you will need to build as many scapes as possible so that friends and family who visit you will stop in front of your tank and will appreciate your knowledge in this hobby. In order to start a new layout, you'll have to take apart your old layout. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to take apart the layout. And for that, I'm going to use Dave Chow's tank. Oh! Did I scare you? So how long can you keep a planted tank layout? Well, for as long as you wish. I've seen layouts that were running for 7+ years, 10 years even. But if you want to have new things in your space, then you should consider rebuilding the layout every year or so. Here at Green Aqua, we have a different approach because we only have a limited amount of space in the gallery, and we would like you to have new inspiration, new builds, new styles available. The setup of this tank is the most popular video on the Green Aqua YouTube channel. It is over 3 million views, guys. This is a very sad and emotional moment for me because this is one of my favorite tanks in the Green Aqua gallery. But listen to what Dave Chow has to say about this.
Hi, everybody. At this moment, I want to say thank you to Green Aqua. Thank you for invitation to set up a tank which designed by me in their studio and maintain it in such good condition during this year. Thank you for their video on YouTube and make me so famous on the internet. Everything must come to an end, but no ending, then will be no new start. So I want to say goodbye to my tank and say hello to the new chapter.
Okay, so we're gonna begin taking this tank apart, and I'm pretty sure that we're not gonna be able to build anything on his level, but we're gonna try to show you new things. So where do you start? Well, you start by removing the livestock. Big disclaimer here, we've been working on removing the livestock for about a week now, every day on a daily basis. We will start by removing all the plants in here because these are healthy plants and we can use them in future scapes. All right, so I'm gonna have help in this. Joseph?
Hey guys.
Hey, so we're gonna start by removing the traps. I'm going to remove the filter in and outlets. As you can see, there are 2 rubber sealing rings at the bottom, and this goes into a plastic through hole, and there's a tap on the other end of that through hole. So I'm going to close the tap now, and I'm moving to the suction side. You can get that out. It's the same technology. So many people have asked us, what are these? These are the filter in and outlets, the lily pipes. Once we're ready with that, we're going to start removing the plants. If you start by removing the epiphyte plants, that would be the wisest because that's not a big mess. There's some trident, Microzorum trident, a fern type. The problem is that the moss is infected with Riccia a little bit, so anything that we use from this scape will be infected with Riccia, which is a big problem. It's like a weed. I will start removing the Monte Carlo now. It's a nice carpeting plant, but the problem is that if you don't trim it regularly, it will grow very, like 4 centimeters high. I'm taking out the vivipara now. I'm trying to remove the whole vivipara. It comes together with the Monte Carlo. The power of destruction. You could just scape an aquarium by putting this, a 60p tank by putting this in. We are going to continue by removing the Frodo stones from this tank. If you remember in the setup video, we have the main stone here. The last workshop at Green Aqua. Very gently, just take it up. Mind the new lights. We changed the ATI lights to the new Chihiro's Vivid RGB lights, and we are going to talk about that in detail in the future video that we're going to do about the setup of the new layout here. Are you okay?
I think yes.
Okay. Mind the ramp. Wait. Okay. And from here on, we're going to use a new tool from OASE, but I'm going to talk about that in the garden. Come with me. I've just become the new vacuum cleaner salesman of Green Aqua. I'm really sorry, guys, but I want to thank OASE for sending us this PONDOVAC 5, which is a really good pond vacuum cleaner, actually the market leader. It has 2 pumps, one pump that will provide continuous suction from the pond, and another pump that will drain this whole thing through this very long hose, which will go into the bush in the back to water the plants. Sebi, lights. The water from the pond will enter this hose here, which has a removable net, which will catch all the pebbles, all the debris that comes out of the pond. Assembling this was pretty self-explanatory. We just took out the PONDOVAC pieces from the box, and with a little study of the assembly, we managed to find all the right pieces for all the right places. And then we started using it, which made a huge difference with this pond. What we did is we changed 10 to 15% water on a weekly basis on the pond, removing all the excess rotting organics. The PONDOVAC 5 comes with different nozzles. We use this one, and then we use the brush to clean the algae and everything else off the rocks. All you have to do is switch it on. It's going to be loud. It's a vacuum cleaner. Contrary to the recommendations of all the Green Aqua team members, I started using reverse osmosis filter to change the water in this pond, because we only changed about 600 or 700 liters on a weekly basis, and we remineralized it with the Green Aqua GH+. So I treated this pond as an aquarium, and the result is crystal clear water. The fish feel good. I wanted to reproduce the water conditions in Japan, and we all know that the water in Japan is really soft in the Niigata area where most of these fish are coming from. Oh, thank you. I've got my green tea and I'm done with the first part of the work. Our maintenance experts will continue. Before we move on into the gallery, I've got big news for you guys. The OASE Biomaster 850 is coming. The big brother for the OASE Biomaster 600 is here. Green Aqua has received a sample from that filter, and we're gonna try it for you, we're gonna present it for you. We're really super excited to have another big filter from OASE for a bigger tank. And I'm moving back to Dave Chow's tank now, and I'm taking the PONDOVAC with me because we're gonna use this to drain the tank. Sorry, Dave. About 80 kilograms of Frodo stones are in front of me. And you can see how the roots found their way in the cracks of the rocks. Actually, it's really natural, and this is one of my favorite traits of this planted tank. I'm sorry that we took this apart. I'm really sorry. But we need to go for new things. As the last step of cleaning the tank, we're filling it up with clean water and draining it at the same time. With every end, there's a new beginning, and I'm already excited to see or to think of what I'm going to do in this tank here. I want to thank Dave Chow again for being here with us. We're going to keep this drawing that he made on the plane from Hong Kong to Hungary. If you did like this video, I don't know what to like about it because it was a big destruction video, but if you like the idea of the new beginning, please like this video and do not forget to subscribe if you're not a subscriber yet, and don't forget that we have a membership where you can support the video production of this channel. We'll see you next week. Goodbye. Yeah, it's really weird to see the gallery with an empty tank, but also very exciting. Fishy, 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 fishy.